Hello, it is XO Ashley Pink, otherwise known as Ashley, and this is my July monthly. For once, I'm actually getting to it at a decent time. Now, here's the thing. I fully did my June monthly, and for some reason, I never edited it. So I hope I actually get this up. So I am gonna start with this. This is my Calendork, My Hero Academia. Does anybody else remember this random beach episode? I don't even think Mina was in it. No, it was Uraraka and Sue. But I don't think that the rest of them were in it. I don't think Mina and Hagakure were in it, or maybe she was. Anyway, whatever. This is... So this is me just filling this out. I have a lot of shit. Where is it? Here it is. That I write on monthly calendars just so that we're all on the same page. When I have a lot of shit going on, I find it's useful.
I explain this pretty much every time I do a calendar, but I find it useful to put every holiday, appointment, regular routine thing in on the calendar, and every single calendar that I interact with. Just for my brain fog days, I have multiple chronic illnesses, and usually they're great, but on the days when I have really bad brain fog symptoms, my memory is complete dog shit, and I find it easier to follow my calendar. So that's what that is. For some reason, I explain my reflection pad after I do it. I don't know why I did that. So yeah, I do this once a month. I'm trying to find one that's a little bit more better for what I want. I feel like this is really easy to fill out, and I want something that's a touch more reflective, but I really like the notepad aspect of it. So if anybody knows anything else that's out there that's like notepad but a little bit more reflective, let me know. But yeah, I do this once a month and I pin it to my wall.
This is, and I've mentioned before, I got this from Ink and Vault. It's not perfect, but this is what I have up on my wall. So I am feeling great about finances, gaming, reading. My body is saying work out more. I really need to work out, follow my planners. So that's for tune in and listen to yourself. So for take inventory, I don't really feel like I need to justify it because I don't want to get into super detail, but there's a list of stuff and you rate yourself on 1 to 5. So motivation is 3, curiosity 4, results 3, focus 3, communication 5, time management 2, because I really feel like I have the time, I just need to use it better. Problem solving 4, creativity 4, experimentation 4, gratitude 5, relationships 3, joy 4, strength 4, nutrition 3, because I did get a little bit more takeout than I feel I should this month. Rest, presence, spirit, and kindness is on 5, and then at the bottom you can check off if you're off balance, on track, in touch, at my best, or enlightened, and I checked off on track, in touch, enlightened. For notes, I put this month I found my flow for finances. I need to get back on track for following / using my planners and my health stuff. So that was my May. I feel like maybe I should keep those, but I don't. Okay. So this is what I do whenever I do my monthly goals. Is I have this open. This is the MakseLife companion notebook system. I've been using MakseLife for a couple years now. I really like it. I find it works for me. Oh, I need a different.
So what you see here is me doing my compass assessment. For those of you unfamiliar with the MakseLife goal system, this is how you figure out what levels you are, how to focus on stuff. And obviously as stuff goes up, other stuff goes down. And you're supposed to do it quarterly, so 4 times a year. So you do one in like December, January area. You do one April, March, April. You do one June, July, and then you do one September/August, and then so on and so forth. I didn't do my March going into April one, so I had to go through, because you're supposed to like see where you're moving up. So I had to go through and go through my main book that has my annual goals and do some notes. And I figured out that I actually went up in a couple categories. And I stayed down. Like I'm pretty much even. I think when at the end you're supposed to total it, and I went from a 72 to like a 75. So I went up overall, but that was really just one or two categories. And then you see what happened. was I can't find the footage for that, so I'm just gonna go over my goals real quick. So in my personal category, I'm focusing on my normal stuff, so using my planners, bullet journaling daily, catching up on my sticker stuff. Gaming, I'm still trying to focus on my handheld games, but of course if I don't want to, I'm not gonna force myself. For work and learning, I'm trying to focus on the business, so tasks that I have to do for my current job, as well as paying for my tuition, because I'm starting part-time business admin at my local community college in the fall. It's online, and payment is due by August 2nd, so should pay that in July. Just maintaining my normal relationships for the family and relationship section. Health and wellness, focus on daily movement, drinking 5 liters of water a day, weekly weigh-in, and my 10-minute workout twice a week. Personal growth and spirituality and personal growth. Again, a lot of different reflections throughout the weeks and months. And then I use tarot, both in my iPad and in real life for prayer. So incorporating that a little more. My money management, so keep doing what I'm doing for paying off my credit cards and my student loan, as well as adding to my savings, and then just maintaining what I'm doing in my bullet journal for my chore tracker. You can head over and check that out.
I just realized I don't have a planner for this, because when I went to go buy the SPC Edit from Print Pressions, that's when they were having their closing sale. And I know that they're reopening and shit like that. It was just kind of like a shut down, restart kind of thing. But I don't have one for July. I don't have a ring planner. I have my inserts. I have my stickers. I have my dividers and my divider labels. No, I don't have any. I don't have the actual physical planner. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's okay.
So for some reason, I never end up really showing the completed spread, but I really like this spread. I find it pretty. I'm glad that I picked out this, this kit. I don't know. I really find it really pretty for summer. I like how it turned out. And as always, I use the labels and I put down everything that's happening in the month. This one, though, I also include birthdays. And usually it's a little bit more updated as the month continues. I'm okay with writing stuff in. And then for this spread, for some reason, I decided I wanted to use my icons because I feel like I have a bunch of icons and I don't use them as much as I want to. Of course, this also means that I need to get more payroll and payday icons because I got rid of a bunch because I wasn't using them. And then, of course, I decided to use those for my monthlies, and I do payroll once a week, and I have my own payday once a week. So yeah, overall, I really like how this spread turned out. Where I'm okay with back planning for my months, I'm going to wait and see when Print Pressions is going to open up. If it doesn't open up, I might just have to get a different A5 wide ring planner, even though I really like the Scribble Prints Co. Edit, the SPC Edit that's sold by Print Pressions in collaboration with Scribble Prints Co. And when their shop reopens again, because it's closed right now for a revamp, they will be selling the SPC Edit. And I know because I messaged Scribble Prints Co. and asked, and that's what they said. So yeah, that's my sticker planner monthly. Again, I explained it after I did it. So this is me setting up my budget planner. I picked out mild liners that are actual zebra mild liners and not MakseLife mild liners. Also, that is a Frixion, Frixion ballpoint pilot pen. It is such an erasable pen. I've used it on Tombos. I have used it on mild liners. As long as the ink from the marker is already dried, it will erase if it's on top of the marker. So what you see is me doing my income, and I have a couple different categories for my income. I have the dates, which is just the income spot, and then what I'm expected to get, what I actually got, and then plus or minus. And then what you see right now is me writing my fixed expenses. For some reason, I wrote fixed variables. I change that in a second. And it's just a list of what date's coming out, how much it's expected, and yeah, beside it, it's not there yet, but beside it is my variable expenses. So I have a couple different categories for that. I have grocery, I have shopping, I have takeout, I have pet, I have health. And health, I also include like beauty in that. So how much I'm going to get for prescriptions, if I have like a dentist appointment or whatever, my hair and nails and whatever. So I include that in that. And then, yeah. If I'm in school, I usually make a school category. I didn't this month because I kind of forgot. But yeah, and I do the same thing. I have what I budgeted for, what I actually spent, and then plus or minus. And with the variables category, I usually go over. I'm still kind of figuring stuff out. Because I recently changed up how I did my spending. I went from a method of paying stuff on my credit card and then paying it off to trying to pay off my credit cards. So I'm paying with mainly my debit card now. And yeah, me adding it all up, trying to figure it out. And then after that, I actually put a payment section. So I do have a payments page that you'll see that I made later on, but this is just an idea of what I pay on my Visa, my MasterCard, and my student loans, and specifically how much debt I'm starting the month out with and how much I'm ending. So the number isn't how much I can spend on my credit cards. That is how much I have to pay on my credit cards. Now, as you can see, my Visa is actually quite low. I only have a $1,500 limit on that. My MasterCard is pretty decent. It's $5,000. So it's about halfway there. And my student loans are also pretty decent. I log in later and I found out it's only like little over 6,000, which I'm really impressed by because at one point it was 10K. So I'm working hard on that. And then I have a little savings section, and this is at the bottom. You can't really see it, but I put my total budget. So I put it all at the top. I put how much I'm getting. And then I put my other categories and add them all up. And then that's what my budget is. And then in the brackets at the end of the month, I'll put what I actually spent. And then if it's a plus or minus, so I can see if I'm in the negative or in the positive or if I'm breaking even. The page that I make after this is my weekly budget check-in. So basically what it is once a week. Now, the way I do it with this is I only do the days of the month. So the 1st to the 31st. When I first write the dates down, I write the 30th to the 6th, but then I kind of feel really uncomfortable with that. So I write the 1st to the 6th. But that also means that at the end of the month, I might have a couple extra days. So I kind of keep that in mind. And I write down my fixed categories. I write down all my variable categories and then fixed at the top. And then I start with the budget. So for example, I gave the example of, let's say, $800 for groceries. If I spent $200 of that, then the next week my groceries are going to say $600. And then this is my little payment section to kind of track when I'm getting paid what. I think I made that too small. I should have given it its own page. And then similarly, I'm writing down my savings because I want to save every paycheck and whatever. So yeah, I'm getting into the talking section, and I will explain it all in the talking section too.
But in case I fast forwarded through this, I realized that I don't have a ring file folder for this, like a ring planner. I have my inserts, I have all my stickers, I have my dividers and my divider labels. No ring planner. So I have to back plan my stuff anyway, but so it works out. But yeah. So then I decided to do my July budget. In case you didn't notice, I didn't fill out any of my June budget because I've been doing it in my head, and because I've been trying to figure around with it. So my next step is to start physically writing it out and following it again. So I decided to do this. I don't just have the mild liners for the MakseLife. I have like all the colors for mild liners. So I pulled out some of my other ones. So I have my income, my fixed, my variables. I have a small section for payment. So for my Visa, MasterCard, and my student loans. And I have what the debt that I'm starting with, so the amount that I have to pay off. And then I'm gonna write down here in the end what the debt is for the next month. And then if it's plus or minus. And then I have a little savings section of the amount that I'm saving for like Disney and shopping extras. Because I'm going to Disney again. And I just have like quick notes there because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. And then I have a note section here to write random shit. Then I have my total at the bottom so I can see what my current budget is, and then I write down what there actually is, and then plus or minus. My weekly check-in. So, I need to fix that, huh? So the way this works is I write down what I budgeted for each category at the start here. For some reason, health is 200. Shopping is 125. Probably blow through that. I'm not really good at following a budget, which is why I always budget under, because I would rather, because I can't do a zero-based budget. Just can't. I've tried, it doesn't work for me. So what it'll work as is as stuff comes out, I'll write what I spent each week and I'll minus it from the budget so I can physically see what's left over. Really like the colors I used this month. And then I decided this is kind of my notes section, so I can write the date that I'm making the payment, where I'm making the payment to, whether it's my Visa, my MasterCard, or my student loan, the amount I paid, and if there's any notes or information I need to put right here. Same with my savings. So basically what I'll do is, for example, every pay, I usually put $50 in my savings account. I only have one savings account, so this is kind of like my notes of how much I'm divvying up. So usually it's like $25 for Disney, $25 for my extra / shopping, whatever I'm going to use that for. And then I also have a separate category for cash because I don't tend to use cash. So any cash or coins that I have, I keep. I either use right away or I keep and I put in like a little thing. So I'm going to start doing that again. So again, it's just writing the date, the amount that I added, and how much total that makes it for each category. And I'm given I usually at least once a pay put in this stuff. So in case I get any extra stuff, in case I get something, put it there. Or if I just want to write real big. And yeah, that is my July monthly. I finished it actually on time. I finished filming it on time though. Yeah. So if you like this video, please give a like, share, thumbs up. I'll have a blue, and I'll see you later. Bye.